tell me you're a racist without telling me you're a racist. He'll go first.
Zoe Kravitz is Catwoman. I didn't know how I'd think about her. I really didn't. I'm not a huge... I don't like race swapping at all for any reason whatsoever. It's kind of inexcusable. Jeffrey Wright didn't blow me away. I think it was fine as Commissioner Gordon. Again, don't race swap character. There were only a couple good people in this movie. You had Bruce Wayne, Batman, and you had Alfred. Those are the only two good white people. The rest of the three other major players that I would consider like overall like moral good people were, you had Jim Gordon, who's black in this. You had Catwoman, who's not white in this. And then you had the mayor, who's a black woman. Again, very much on the nose for current day Hollywood. Did not like that. Took a little bit off the score for.
All right, so this guy evidently is not a fan of race swapping, number one. And frankly, he might not be racist. He just doesn't like to see black people cast as good characters. So, by all means, you can make a movie with black people in it. Just God forbid that they are morally inclined. Those roles are reserved for white people. Duh. I mean, he's white. Look at the morals on him. But let's hear him clarify himself a bit, what he actually meant, shall we?
Obviously, there are a couple people out there that have a little bit of a problem with things that I said in my review.
Yeah, no shit. People are gonna have a problem with you being a racist prick. Continue.
Obviously, what I'm talking about in this was a section where I talked about identity politics in this movie. No mention of the fact that I liked the movie. No mention of the fact that I gave it an 8 out of a 10. No mention of the fact that I said I thought it was really good. Just, well, he didn't like the fact that there were more good black people than good white people.
Okay, wait a minute. What the fuck? So you want us to gloss over the fact that you said some irrationally racist shit, but instead give you kudos for actually liking the film? Who gives a fuck if you like the film or not? Hey guys, don't focus on the racist shit I said. After all, I like the movie. What the fuck?
And anyone with an IQ above room temperature could understand
that a character's morality should have nothing to do at all with their race?
That what I'm talking about here is not simply, well, there were more good black people than good white people, so I didn't like it. It was talking about the fact that there were every single white person in this movie was portrayed as evil. Every living white person in this movie was portrayed as an evil piece of garbage, except for Batman and Alfred.
Somehow I feel that if it was reversed and every bad character was played by a black person, he wouldn't have made a video on it.
That's what the statement's talking about. That's what I'm trying to get across, is that even though I didn't ruin the movie for me, you can't get away from that.